No, this can't be.
Can't be what?
Oh, nothing. I think I might have double booked myself for meetings today. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Nema, how long is this going to go on for? I already told you it was just a simple misunderstanding. And you know, if anybody should be apologizing here, it should be that son of yours.
Even though I don't approve of what Sheni did to you, hitting you like that, I understand his anger at you threatening Lillian.
How many times do I have to say this? I didn't threaten anyone.
Then what will you call it?
Look.
No, you look. I hardly ever see my son these days because you're living here with us. And I happen to like Lillian. But as long as Matata wants you to stay, I can't ask you to leave. But just so we are clear, if you put one more foot out of line, I'll throw you out of here myself.
Madam, you've left the radio on.
I am not deaf.
I'm trying to catch up on today's news.
If it is news you want, Mr. Matano, then there's something happening that is very important in your very own backyard.
Margaret, if you're talking about that orphan's
The
land.
government is taking that land from those poor children. And you, Mr. Matano, you're just sitting there doing nothing.
No, the government has spent resources and found that it's better to put that land aside for reforestation. Margaret, I'm a public servant. I do what the state tells me to do.
Okay, Mr. Matano, then you can switch off the radio by yourself.
Have you not heard? Should we start the celebrations?
No, I have tortured him in all ways I can think of, but he's as stubborn as a donkey.
Fellow women, these people don't care about us. We should make them care.
Yes. Yeah.
We are not leaving this land without a fight.
Yes.
The war is on.
Yes.
Ladies, all this talk of war is not helping anyone. Now you go back to your market stalls and let this matter proceed without incident.
Eh? And what kind of message will we be passing out?
To show that the market women of Makutano care about the laws of this country. Now, look, I understand your fears, and I wish I was in a position to change this directive that you move from the land. But my job description is clear. I am supposed to implement my employer's directives, and that's what I'm going to do in this case.
Hey, so you think it's okay for government to steal from us simply because you take directives?
No one is stealing anything from anyone.
Hey, and what does that mean, eh? If the government really cared about its people, it should not be stealing from people who are earning from it. Yeah. It should get land from people like Baraka and Mabuki, who have hundreds of acres.
Yes. And if this compulsory acquisition of land had to be done, then it had to be done uniformly and without this discrimination.
Yeah. Now, if nobody else wants to stand up for us, then it is time we do it ourselves.
Yes. Wamama tusilale, lale lale, wamama tusilale. Bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bado mapambano.
Bettina! Bettina! It's me, Washington. What is the problem? Please, tell me what is going on.
Washington, he's after me.
Who is after you?
This man, he came to my place last night.
Slow down. You're not making any sense to me. Who is after you?
I have never seen him before. He said he came to see me on behalf of Karis Mabuki and Joseph Matata.
Did you take out a loan with Karis and Joseph? Did you?
It seemed so simple. I borrowed some money to pay up for the new furniture in my house. It seemed so manageable. I even told the man last night that I was up to date with the repayments, including the one for this week. But he said that the interest rate had gone high and...
What?
And I still owe them some money. I told him I don't have any money, and that's when...
That is when he did what?
He said that He wants me to sleep with him if I can't pay what I owe in 2 days.
Did you sign any document when you took out this loan? It says here you are supposed to pay in 6 installments.
And I've paid 5 of those.
And according to this document, the interest rates are fixed. And they're not allowed to simply change it as and when they feel like. I am going to talk to Karis.
You women, if you don't get out of the way right now, you leave me no choice. I'll have you arrested and thrown into the cells until you calm down.
Kwenda huko. You'd have your own men arrest your own wife. Shameless.
Margaret, why must you make my job so difficult? The orphans are being compensated for this land and they will be advised by skilled professionals appointed by the government on how to best utilize their compensation. The land is being safeguarded for future generations under the Wildlife Conservation and Management Act. Is that a bad thing?
Yes. That land has been in their family for generations. What compensation would they ever be given for the loss of their heritage?
Yes.
Now, please, nothing much can come out of this. The only thing that can happen is that I will have you arrested and thrown into the local cells, and the acquisition of this land will continue as planned.
Without the vegetables to grow here, many of our lives will not be worth living. So, a night at the cells seems a simple price to pay. Sindio?
Wamama tusilale. Lale lale wamama tusilale. Bado mapambano mapambano mapambano. Bado mapambano.
Karis,
Hey, Washington, good to see you. What can I do for you?
how dare you? How dare you send your thugs to harass innocent women?
Sorry. Washington, I don't know what you're talking about. And even if I did, I don't think you can prove a thing. Sorry, my friend here doesn't like when people get too close to me.
This is not over, Karis.
Hello? Are you okay? Everything is all right. I was just taking stock. So how can I help you?
I would like a pregnancy test kit, please.
Pregnancy test kit? Oh, this is wonderful news. Huh? Baby must be very happy about it. So when do you think it's due?
I'd like to go back to work. And Bettina, can we keep this between the two of us? It could just be a false alarm.
The government is protecting your interests. The reforestation program was introduced so as to combat climate change. It's necessary for all of us to safeguard the future for everyone.
So, what good is the future to us if we do not have this land to grow our vegetables? What will we feed our children with?
Now, Anna, you're only able to grow food on this land because people elsewhere protected their forests. It's time for us to make a contribution. This land has a well, the only one in the area. It also has a wetland where wild animals have been known to come for watering. Now, all these things are being compromised because of your actions.
We are not against conserving the environment. But we all know how difficult it is to get land around this area. If the government takes away the orphans' land, how will they get land that is as good as what they have lost?
Agnes, government is not taking this land for free. The orphans are going to be compensated according to current market price and conditions.
But money is just paper. We all know that land is the only thing worth having these days.
Yes, then the orphans can use the money they've been paid to buy land elsewhere as soon as they want. For now, what I want is for you to give way to the tractor so that it can do its job.
We are not going anywhere. Your tractor will have to go through us.
So be it.
Hey, ladies, retreat. Plan B.
Washington, is everything all right?
Joseph, I knew Matata was very corrupt, but not even him could stoop this low.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bettina has told me everything.
Bettina?
Drop the act. Scaring people into paying you more interest? Hiring thugs to go and intimidate them into silence? Your little plan did not work this time. I know everything about it. And I'm here to make sure that it stops right now.
Washington, I have no idea what you're talking about. I run a legitimate money lending.
A legitimate money lending business does not hire thugs to go round into a woman's house to threaten her. Now, here is the rest of the money that Bettina owes you. According to the legitimate contract she signed when she first took out the loan, she doesn't owe you anything. So if you or Karis or any of your thugs come anywhere near her, I'll make sure that is the last thing you ever do in Makutano.
Washington?
Red, have you seen my... Is that a pregnancy test kit?
Yes.
But how? We've been so careful.
I don't know.
You know, I was just getting used to the thought that we'd never have any children. And now, maybe we are. But
what?
nothing has changed, has it? If you're pregnant, you're going to have an abortion. You don't want to have any children. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do this again.
What if the same man come asking for more money?
No. He won't come. Because now you don't owe them anything anymore. But just in case they come, please, come and find me straight away.
What about all those people who are being threatened just like me?
Yeah. You're right. Something needs to be done.
Where are you going?
I'm going to make things right. This will soon be over.
Please, be reasonable.
Reasonable? How do you expect us to be reasonable when our own government is treating us like second-hand citizens? Anna.
Now, you women, if you don't get out of the way, I'm going to have you arrested.
Just you try it. Ladies.
Makareta, what now?
Imekwisa.
It looks like they've run out of vegetables. I want every single woman here arrested.
Is this really necessary?
I warned you, but you refused to listen. So until I'm satisfied that you're no longer a threat to the acquisition of this land, or to myself, my men, and the general public, you will stay locked up.
And you will see who will cook for you tonight. And certainly it's not me. You will break Chief Matano. You shall break.
Hey, Joseph, my friend. What can I do for you?
You can start by telling me what the hell you think you are playing at.
Sorry?
Washington told me that you sent one of your thugs round to threaten Bettina into paying a higher interest rate than we agreed. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Now, what business is this?
Look, you might provide the funds, but I run things around here.
You work for me, and you have no right to make decisions without consulting me.
Listen, I'm a businessman as well, and there's nothing that you can teach me that I don't already know. So, don't expect me to consult you on every detail.
Then this partnership is over.
This partnership is over when I say it is.
shut up. I have a headache.
And my feet are hurting. It's very dark in here.
No, we cannot give up now. We may have lost the battle, but we can still win the war.
We can do no such thing. What good are we when we are locked up in this place? Agnes is right. I'm missing valuable selling time on my stall. My customers will go elsewhere if I don't get back there soon.
Oh, so that is it. We give up at the first sign of resistance, eh? What kind of message are we sending to the government? That they can do what they want to do when they like because we'll only get angry for a few hours. And then eventually we will give in, eh?
Makareta, the very fact that the government took our land away from us should tell you that they do not care about us, eh? Then let us rot in here before we change their minds.
That's it. I've had enough. Chief Matano!
No, Agnes, we need to stand together.
I've done enough standing for one day.
Yes, Agnes. What is it?
Chief Matano, I'm really sorry for the chaos I had caused earlier. I'd be grateful to get out of this place and go about my business peacefully.
Okay, Pona Chief. Okay, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I need to go and feed my children.
Me too.
What about you, Margaret? Don't you have anything to do at home other than causing trouble?
I told you I'm not leaving this place until the orphans' land is returned.
Very well. It's your choice.
Mama Musi.
Listen to me, Karis. This is my business and it is legitimate. I refuse getting involved in anything criminal.
It's too late for that. Like you said, it's your business. Do you think people will believe you when you say you knew nothing about the threats on the clients or the interest rate?
I would make them believe it.
How? It's your word against mine.
Okay. But my brother must know nothing about this.
Fine by me.
And I want my share.
Naturally.
50-50.
Deal.
And if any of your thugs are caught, they had better not mention my name.
They're good men. They won't let me down.
And what about Washington?
Oh, he'll be taken care of.
Huh?
Don't worry. Nothing serious. Just to scare him off.
Good.
Good. Now why don't you celebrate over a drink?
Let's get one thing straight, Karis. Just because we're in business together doesn't mean that I like you. Just give me my money.
Whatever you say, Joseph. Whatever you say.
Hey.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Sure.
How are you?
I'm good. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. It's just... I didn't know how to handle the fact that you're pregnant. I know that you don't want to keep it.
Pippi, I'm not pregnant.
What?
Yeah. I took the test after you left, and it was negative.
Negative. Well, I suppose it is for the best.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Except,
Except what?
why do I feel so disappointed?
What are you trying to tell me, Ray?
I don't know. You know, like, before the abortion, I could feel my body changing, you know, like it was getting ready to have a baby. And even afterwards, my body still thought I was pregnant. But I felt so empty. It's like there was a piece of me missing. And then with time, the emptiness faded, and I started to forget until today. When I saw the test was negative, I didn't feel the relief I thought I would. It was the same sense of loss all over again. still think that having an abortion was the right thing to do at the time, but now we're different. Aren't we?
Yes, we are.
People of Makutano, this is Washington. I'm here to talk about an issue that is affecting all of us. An issue that could destroy the very heart of Makutano, Matata's money lending enterprise.
This supposedly reputable, legitimate company is in fact no such a thing.
Joseph, Matata, and Karis, they have decided to use force, threats, and intimidation in order to extort higher interest rate payments than agreed from their clients. So, I am here asking you, the people of Makutano, to join forces and unite against them. The victims of bullies often feel that they are on their own. If you're one of these victims, I am here to tell you that there are others out there, just like you, who are just as afraid as you are. Those who live with daily threats of violence if they too are unable to pay. But remember this, they cannot hurt all of us, not if we stand together.
So call me here at the station and let others hear your story.
Is it true?
Is what true?
I know you heard about the broadcast and the whole of Makutano is talking about it. I just want to know, is it true?
Of course it's not true. It's like I said earlier. Washington is only angry about the money that Bettina owes.
I know you're lying, Joseph. Does my husband know this, or is he in on it too?
In on what, Nema? There's nothing going on.
People of Makutano, please do not be afraid to call.
You don't have to give your name, but let us know about your experience.
It might help others who are in the same situation. Please come forward.
And here is some music.
You see? Don't you think that if there were any truth in this, at least one person would have called into the station?
Or they're all too scared to come forward?
I can't listen to this.
Margaret. The orphans' land is no longer threatened.
Eh? The eviction has been called off.
No.
Then what are you doing here? I told you I'm not leaving this place until that land has been returned.
Margaret, you are fighting a losing battle. The government has already acquired the land and it has been fenced off.
You people have really betrayed us.
We haven't. If you came out, you'd see that the market women have been allocated another plot of land as we work out a more permanent plan.
You have been allocated a new plot of land.
You come out and see. Besides, our child is also missing you.
And they will not put us off this land even after we have planted our crops.
No, government tries to do what is best for everyone. They cannot give you something and then take it away.
Hey, yeah. Now, if you mean what you say and what you're saying is true, now even me, I am willing to end this protest. Now, Mr. Matano, let us go home before you begin grumbling about what you lead to us.
No, today you can put your feet up. Hey. I'll do the cooking.
You did everything you could today.
But it wasn't good enough, was it?
Maybe it was. Maybe somebody out there who owes Karis and Joseph money listened to your broadcast today and for the first time realized that they're not the only ones who are in trouble.
Well, thank you, Bettina.
You're welcome.
Good night, Bettina.
Good night, Washington.